Howdy, folks. Yeah, well, SA20 final time. I'm looking forward to it. Why am I looking forward to it? Well, because the best two sides have made it to the top. I don't think we could have said the same thing last season off Sunrisers Eastern Cape when they turned up in the final, having finished fourth. But this time around, they've been absolutely fantastic. And what's been really good to watch in terms of contrasting the two teams is the fact that one kind of seems to play this old-fashioned sort of cricket, which is, build slowly and build up as you go towards the end, and then away you go, smashing it right at the back end. The other one kind of does it in what I would call the modern way, which is really go hard at it pretty much from the beginning. And should there be need for consolidation, then they'll consolidate. But if there isn't, they just keep going. And that's why they've managed to score really big totals. If you think about the way that breetzke's played, and this is obviously going to tell you which way round I think it is, breetzke up at the front has been brilliant. Consistency in terms of getting some sort of a start. Yes, some will say 30s are not good and you should go on to get 50s, but I would say that's probably an old measure of how things work, and that you're thinking 50s and 100s, but you can make an impression by getting 30 of 10 balls, 30 of 12 balls, and that means your side are off to a good start in that power play if you're getting those runs. And you look what then happens as you go along. One, bowling plans off kilter, different bowlers brought in an effort to kind of stop the bleeding, and then it kind of opens up as well for your middle order. breetzke at the top, as I say, then Mulder towards the bottom after klaasen, who's in red hot form. That's been brilliant for Durban's super giants. And then with regard to their bowling, when they lost Noor Ahmed to Afghanistan, national duty off, he's got to go, I thought that would be it. I thought there'd be a struggle for them. Keshav Maharaj has been good, as he is generally. So economical, so smart in the way that he operates with the ball. And he continues to put in good performances, sort of quietly unsung in the way that he keeps things very quiet. And of course, he's got to do the captaining of the side, and he's done that decently. He's got better and better, I must say, as the tournament has gone along. As far as their fast bowlers are concerned, Topley, good up at the front to get some swing. And then you have Naveen-ul-Haq, who's been pretty good. And then you also have a Junior Dalla, who I expect to see in the final. And he's contributed, whether he's been in the 11 or not, with his fielding efforts on the ground as a sub-fielder just about each time. You look at this side and you think that probably should be the side that wins it, actually. DSG, I have a feeling, I don't know why I have this feeling, but Sunrisers Eastern Cape, I describe them as a team that's greater than the sum of their parts, because when you look through their side, you're sort of looking at particular individuals, and yet they're not necessarily the ones that have done the job as you've gone through the season. So you look at Markram when you look at them, you look at Jansen when you look at them, you look at tristanstubbs. Those are the three you'd say are the champions, the superstars. They're national players. They've done good things at national level, but it's not necessarily been them that have done the job or got the job done each time. They've contributed, and when you add everything up, that's when you get the full picture. And you get really good contributions from various players within their side. Tom Abel, very good for them. Kruger at some point, win a game with bat in hand, hold your nerve to bowl an over somewhere when you've been called upon. Ottniel, Baartman, the Baartman, he's been fantastic. Just, big match temperament and happy under the, pressure of the big occasion. And given the opportunity, or the job, I should say, of being under that pressure and trying to deliver and managing to do so each time. Markram's been good as far as being captain is concerned. I've really loved the way that Tristanstubbs has gone. And watching for Marco Jansen, because I think he's coming back to his best. He kind of lost it for a little bit with ball in hand, anyway, particularly. And yeah, he presents a threat once he's got it swinging, and he seems to have it swinging again. So going into the final, whilst it points towards DSG, I'll say again, I just have this feeling that because they don't have to leap so much, they can be circumspect as they have been through the season. And should things go wrong at the start, they must repair them and you know, and it kind of is the same pace of thing for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. I think it's going to go in their direction. I can't know, of course, but hey, what do you think? Who are you with? SEC defending champs or DSG star-studded and power-packed? We'll see how it goes.